Toronto alone and property taxation alone cannot address and is not meant to address this childcare crisis on its own. Our parents need the province to step up, and our city needs the province to step in.
John Tory challenging the province to play a bigger role in childcare funding today. The mayor also announcing the city will keep subsidizing daycares that are based in schools. That move will save thousands of parents from paying an extra $350 a year. Well, Tory's announcement is welcome news for many parents, but the reality is that childcare is still so expensive for lots of middle-income families. And some advocates say it's time to rethink childcare in this province completely.
You crunch the numbers and you realize pretty quickly that money will be really tight with 2 kids in, childcare, full-time childcare. It's really, really expensive.
Yeah, it's the camera. Sarah Grant says it costs about $1,700 a month to send one child to daycare. Yeah. She and her husband don't qualify for a subsidy, leading to the difficult decision to quit her job with a startup and stay at home instead.
And I consider myself, we're middle income. So with that kind of salary, it's even hard. I can't imagine for people who are, not permanently employed.
Here in Toronto, childcare is unaffordable for 75% of families.
With the highest childcare fees in the country, advocates say huge segments of Toronto's population are being forced out of the workforce. And that's why some claim affordable childcare isn't just good for parents, it's also good for the economy.
When Quebec invested in childcare, there was actually a net economic gain, and the province themselves was actually making up their investment into childcare back in tax revenues from the increased workforce participation of mothers.
Carolyn Ferns with the Ontario Coalition for Better Childcare says the province should look to Quebec as an example. They moved away from subsidizing individuals in favor of helping all families access daycare.
It was a flat rate of $5 a day for every family. They raised it to $7 a day a few years ago, and now they actually do a geared to income sliding scale. We also know that there's, both Manitoba and Prince Edward Island also cap fees.
Hey, Lai. Grant says it's something she'd like to see done here in Ontario, so she and other mothers can eventually get back into the workforce.
A reminder that this is an issue that doesn't just affect me. This is the reason why there aren't a lot of women in upper management positions in corporations and governments.
Now, the province has promised to create 100,000 childcare spaces, but still no details yet on how those spaces will be paid for. Ginella Massa, City News.